Yeah? Good to be out? You smell some gold? She says there's gold in here, right? There's gold in there? Is there gold in there? Guys, look at, we're back on the claim. We're at the very top of it. Well, upstream. And look at, now I don't think it's bedrock, it might be bedrock. But there's definitely big rocks that can't be moved. And you guys are all craggy. I hope you guys can see this. I'll take you over this way. Should have brought my little sucker. I don't have it. So look at this. These little crags and corners. Now, they're not perpendicular, I guess you'd say, but they lead down to this little low pressure system with all these cobbles and things. Anywho, might as well take a pan. It might be good up there where everything's pushed up and pushed up into here as well. Hey. Oh yeah. But it's been so long since I've been out, it's like amateur hour. Guess what I forgot? A shovel. At least I threw that thing in here. So we just have to go like this and this. And just do some real minor pans, but I'm definitely going to come back here. I got this next week off. And from now on, I'm taking Fridays off. Period. From painting. It's almost mushroom season, plus I need to get out here and work on the future besides inhaling paint fumes. Anyhow, see, it looks pretty good, don't it? If you can see that. Let's get to work. This water's extremely cold, but let's see what I can do here. Hold on. Well, I cleaned up the side as much as I could. You can see how craggy it is. Not really getting down to the pay layer. Don't have the proper tools. That was the thing. Hardly got any blackies. I think there might be a little nano in there, but that's okay. We're going to put them back here and catch them next time. Oh. And then let's just check out this little inside right here real quick, just to see. Test, 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 test. Oh, we found some. A little bit of nanos worth taking. It's silking up. Oh, hey. Suckers. They don't want to come home. I don't even know. I doubt if you guys can see that, eh? You need quite the collaboration of these buggers to come up on the camera. But just went right there. There's a big hole or a big rock right there, so I couldn't get any lower. Started to get some little sand. So I'm gonna come back here with proper equipment and do some damage, or try to fix all this repair. Man, look at all this erosion that's been going on. These big ass storms we're getting. Look at, found this little spot too. Look at this. It's a nice spot to set up camp right here. Look at that. Nice. And got a big old hole right here. Looks like it's scouring some bedrock. Oh man, yeah, see, look at all this big old chunky craggy stuff. Man, I wish I would have brought my dredge. Oh, well, that's okay. That's okay. We're just scouting this out today. And I mean, we're doing more than scouting, but I haven't been out in so long. I just need to get back to reality. I told the rangers they let us in here with the 2-inch dredge, be able to drive our trucks down here. This would be nice. Yeah, we're going to be moving all these big rocks over here as we filter through this stuff and working on this erosion control. It is getting, I don't know if it's getting bad, but it's changing a lot. But man, this whole inside thing, dredge this up through the sluice. Nice little fishing hole right here, and look at all this, eh? Oh, look at the fishies. Hey, someone's been on my claim. Big dropout zone here, huh? Oh, that looks a bit more clay. Oh, that looks a bit more soupy, more fine gold capture-y on the end of the corner. All right, be back in a sec. All right, well, we did one little sample down here, fairly clay. It looked good, but it was just super light. So that's that. I did one underneath here. I was like, dang, it looks like a good ripple. So I moved all those bigger rocks, threw them against the bank here. Found one little teeny weeny. And I've been looking up here. So this is just intriguing me. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, oh yes. Look at all this. This is all nice, chunky bedrock. I'm going to say, looks like there's a nice canyon down there where gold chunks get stopped, hopefully. And it looks like it proceeds all the way up to here. Oh, look at, I don't want to do that. Looks like old glass from the old mining days. Take that home. Anyways, just scooped out right there. Pretty clay, the best material I found so far. And I'm pretty sure that's the bedrock still. So when I bring my hand dredge up here, man, I'm going to clean this out beyond belief. All of this whole little pocket. And found the biggest speck so far. Can you see that? Whoops. Hopefully you can see that. Put the water on it so it don't float. Anyhow, so, ouch. And that's just what I'm doing with the minimal, my shovel there. That's where I was earlier, right up that way. Found a little bit on that corner by that dandelion. Everything gets bogged up here and looks like the water overflowed. I don't know, whatever. So, come back here. Let's keep on going downstream. Well, I want to do one in there. Let me see if I can get in there. Just for fun. And the cool thing about this is this gold is not from our mine. We're at the top, so this is just flood gold coming down from the mines above us. Yeah. Sure it's nice being out again. Yeah, let me see if I can get that. The problem is I don't want to take my shoes off, and unless the gold's really good, and the water is very, very cold. All right, I'll be back. Okay, well, that is freezing water. Well, my arms are stinging. Ouch! Whew. That's hard as can be. That's all I got. Let me just work it out real quick. If I get something, I'll show you. Otherwise, I'm going to do another one right here. Alright, well, that's where I was just scraping. Hard as can be, man. And really, if I can find any with this shovel, then there's going to be exponentially more down in these holes and crevices. I'm hoping, at least. But in the meantime, we're going to get moving downstream a little bit, check out some other spots on the claim in the creek, looking for better concentrations so we can come up and get to work. But I'll be back here. This is going to be my next spot with my hand dredge. I'm going to put the sluice right up there. Alright, let's head on downstream. Yeah? Okay. Well, it looks like someone's been down here working. Look at that. Alright, let me work that out. Be back. Alright, well that didn't yield anything going fast anyways, because there's a bear up there somewhere upwind. One stinky bear. I don't know if you guys know what that smells like, but there's berry bears and there's meat bears. These meat bears, they are the worst smelling thing you've ever smelled in your life. I've smelled that thing in Alaska, but they like to rub around in their in the carcasses. It just absolutely stinks. So let's just get moving. So we can deal with that at all. Anyway, so found no gold there. If I see a bear, hopefully I'll get him on camera. Well, alright, well it wasn't a bear, that makes me happier. Look at that. That stinks. Gross. Oh, my eyes. My eyes are watering. Oh man. That's gross. Alright. Well, that makes me happier. We'll get down to the trommel area. Hey, look at all this. This is all brand new, and that looks like it could be good here. Expanded the creek bed, that's for dang sure. Look at this. This is all, it wasn't as wide before. Crazy. Anyhow, found some of that clay I've been looking for. Oh, just that blue clay. What? Oh, let's see. So I just did a quick pan right in there. Look at these little cracks. I need to get my little dredge out. And even behind that rock, but hey, best pan of the day. Biggest pieces so far, or you know. Uh-oh, did I lose them? Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. There's a bunch. There's that real big one. Come on, don't float. There you are. So, that's cool. Let's do another pan. Might as well. See? Look at that. Nice. Getting bigger and rougher. Let's do another one of those. Alright, I'll be back. Goopy goose. Goopy goopsingtons. Oh. That's really hard to get, eh? Oh, goodness. Oh. There's no gold here, we're going to go down deeper. It's looking pretty good. Gravelly clay. Oh, where's that? This rock I found too. looking pretty good, and it's already cracked. So I'm gonna take this small piece home, crush it. Come on, yellow. Oh. Alright, let's try that out. Alright, so it seems like there is not as good as there, but still better than up there. Not massive, but probably about 5. Might as well do another one, huh? Alright, be back. Well, not as good as the first ones, but there's still some in there. Actually, that one I did, wherever it was, there was nothing in there. So I moved that rock and I went underneath it. Yeah, I bet we'll put it back just to hide ourselves a little bit. Okay, well, done the best so far here out of anywhere. I think I'm gonna get walking on out of here. I'll go up the mushroom way, see if there's any mushrooms. Kind of doubt it, but I'm also gonna look for some rhyolite rocks to crack open and bring home. Some of these guys right here. But these guys come off the top of the hill here at the top of our claim, so I think that's where a lot of the gold is coming from. Pretty sure that's rhyolite. If it's not, let me know. Anyhow, I'll be back here soon with the hand dredge, the sluice, and I should try this spot out too since the water's eroding it. Alright, see you in a few, guys. Ooh, it's getting hot. Look at all the flies. Sylvie Dilly. Poor girl. Alright, catch you in a few. Alright, well, here we go. About 15 pans. Not sure if that was all us today or not. Seems about right. Not awesome, but you know, it's a start. You gotta crack the code, you gotta find where it's at, every creek. So I say, got these little lead samples, whatever they are, back. Alright, well anyways, that's it. Cheers, thanks for coming along. Catch you next time.